And I'm sure you come home smelling like the restaurant.
I smell like a deep fryer. And I've joked to people about this before, like, even people that I've dated over the years. It's like, I smell like a deep fryer. And they're like, And I was like, no. I don't smell like... Listen, there's a distinction. I don't smell like fried chicken. Delicious. I smell like deep fryer, which is totally different. And also maybe just a hint of smoked paprika.
A soupçon of paprika.
It's very delicious.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
And it is Car Con Carne, the world's only food podcast recorded in a car. That car is my Mazda 3. I'm James Van Alstyne. And today's show, this week's show, this episode, is sponsored in part by Evan J. Thomas, presents the Badass Art and Music Show pop-up show. It's happening Saturday. So if you're listening to this the last week of February, first couple days of March, it's Saturday the 4th at the Stadium Sports Club in Rolling Meadows. It is an intimate show featuring a handful of incredible local artists and 2 local music performances by Matt Shukin and Peace Bloom. Tickets, what would you pay? How about $5? Money well spent right there. For show and ticket info, go to badassartandmusicshow.com. So what we have here, we have an annual tradition. Actually, it's the second year, but that counts. It's an annual tradition. Seth Zur, the man behind Baconfest, one of my favorite things to do in Chicago all year long, is sitting shotgun.
Here I am.
Here you are. And we're sitting outside Honey Butter Fried Chicken, which is such a beloved place in this city. They are the leaders of the fried chicken renaissance in Chicago.
I agree with that, 100%.
And so we're going to chat for a little bit. Then we're going to walk in and we're going to pull Christine Cikow out. She is she's managing partner. She's the executive chef.
That's right. She's chef owner, along with Josh Culp, of the place where they put the butter on the fried chicken.
She's a genius with chicken, and this restaurant is responsible for pimento mac and cheese, which is magnificent. But the reason why we're pulling her out, Honey Butter Fried Chicken is one of the many Chicago area restaurants that'll be at Baconfest showing off their unique bacon creation. Now, before we talk about who's going to be there, and I want to talk about my experience at Baconfest last year, which actually I only recently started eating again after last year's Baconfest. Last year when we did this, we read some Baconfest poetry. That's a thing you do. You solicit bacon poems on your website. But we're early. We're ahead of this. Baconfest, the date is?
The date will be March 31st and April 1st, back at the UIC Forum. And people can get tickets right now at baconfestchicago.com. But yeah, the poetry contest, we haven't announced it yet, so we haven't started to receive the torrent of verse that we usually get around this time, keeping the Baconfest literary panel occupied for weeks reading poems aloud to one another.
Seth, I want to fill the void. As I sat here, I wrote a few bacon haikus. Or is plural haiku?
I mean, I will say, I'm happy that you wrote the haiku, but you are aware that historically the Baconfest Poetry Contest rules explicitly forbid haiku unless they're actually written in Japanese.
Well, I think people in media are automatically disqualified. So this is
just for funsies.
What we're talking about here is just following my muse.
Fine.
This is just, I'm inspired by bacon. I'm inspired by the fact that you're in my car talking about Baconfest. So I took pen to paper and wrote some bacon haiku.
And who am I to stymie that creativity?
And again, the haiku format, 575.
Naturally.
Right, naturally. And I think it's important to bring a literary angle to what we're talking about here.
Of course. Without literary angle, what are we but just a bunch of...
We're a bunch of savages, a bunch of uncaring, filthy human beings.
I won't be that.
Right. Here we go. The pig had to die. His sacrifice, not in vain. Thanks, pig, for bacon. But wait, there's more. Bacon hit skillet. My stomach and face smile. Soon, greasy pork bliss.
Yeah.
I have one more, Daddy-O. Gorgeous, tasty strips, arranged for me like a gift. Bacon is reward. There we go.
Deeply moved, James. Thank you so much for sharing me that.
All right, last year I went to Baconfest. It was my first time at the event. This is no messing around. And literally, I walk into the UIC Forum, I see you almost immediately, And one of the first things you say to me is something along the lines of, pace yourself or you'll die.
I mean, it's solid advice, and I stick by it. It is important in a place like Baconfest where literally everybody that's there has something delicious for you to eat. If you get off going too fast, then you're going to find you're going to hit the wall too soon, and you won't have maximal enjoyment. And it's something I struggle with because I am the kind of person that's not super strong at delayed gratification, but it's worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. If you start slow, if you're judicious with what you drink and eat, you will make it to the end of Baconfest, and you will be a happy, full of bacon person.
See, and that's just it. I mean, it's like the bacon tap is open everywhere you look. You can see, and these are some of the best restaurants in Chicago, and they've all created things that you can try.
That's right. That's right.
It's overwhelming, and I didn't really have a strategy. I just basically started in one corner. I started to look at who is where and tried to think, well, maybe if I start there. Nope, I just started in one corner and wound my way around. There's no wrong way to do Baconfest.
That's right.
But all right, so last year I was walking around. There was Barn and Company. Duck Inn had something magnificent there. Truly A-list players were there. I walk around the corner. There's the Sandwich King, Jeff Morrow.
Yeah, he was there with his candied bacon BLT. People come out and they bring a lot of fun stuff, and it really is great chefs, like you said. It's really fun to see what these guys that are Michelin starred or James Beard nominees come up with from the humble yet delicious slice of bacon.
So, who's there this year? Are you still finalizing the list, or are you locked?
We've got about 150 restaurants. We've got a couple little stragglers coming here and there, but about 50 restaurants per session. A lot of the same veterans that have been there for many years, like Honey Butter Fried Chicken, like Takashi Yagahashi from Slurping Turtle will be there, Kevin Hickey from Duck Inn, who is, I believe, bringing back the Franken Ducky, which is, of course, his haute cuisine take on the Franken Cheesy, a bacon-wrapped, cheese-filled hot dog on a bun.
This is where we pause and say, reminder, pace yourself at Baconfest.
That's right. You can't tackle a whole Franken-Cheesy and then expect to be on your feet 3 hours later. But yeah, it's going to be a good old time, and we have beer as well, of course, and drinks are included in the cost of admission. So it's a 3-hour period where really it's not only a cheat day; it's like the mother of all cheat days. You basically have to decide, I'm going to engage in untrammeled indulgence today. I'm not going to worry about how it feels. I'm not going to worry about my cardio. I'm not going to worry about how much cholesterol I'm taking in. I'm just going to say, you know what, today is the day that I'm going to enjoy bacon, and I'm not going to let anybody tell me nothing about it.
Yeah, all bets are off. And of course, I came home after it, and my wife said, well, we should do this. I wanted to go here. We should get groceries. I'm like, I'm out. I can't really do anything for the rest of the day. That's it.
That's true. That's true. And like you said, you don't have to eat for a few weeks afterwards. So think of it as your grocery budget for a whole few weeks, just in one 3-hour period.
Yeah, it is something. So do people, now that Baconfest, how many years has it been running?
This is our 9th annual event.
So do you have people coming to you, or are you still chasing people down to be part of it?
We do have people that come to us. We have folks that are either chefs that have been at Baconfest before and moved to a different restaurant. Someone like a Corey Morris, who was at Rural Society and Meerkat, now is at Renero, a new really cool pan-Latino place. Comes to us and says, hey, I really want to do Baconfest this year. I want to come back. And, as our fame has spread, people see, they listen to the Car Con Carne podcast.
Clearly. And that's really driving all the activity.
Right. But primarily, I think you're the primary driver of restaurant interest and a public interest. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, we're going to hit pause. We're going to go in. We're going to get Christine. Do you know what you must know what she's making for Baconfest?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they are doing a sort of mashed potato bacon concoction, which probably takes advantage of the copious amounts of chicken fat that they have at the restaurant, as well as they have made, this year, they told me that during Bacon Month, they not only put honey in the butter, but they're also putting bacon in the honey butter, so you can order a side of bacon honey butter to melt on top of your chicken, just in case it wasn't decadent enough.
So we're going to sample that. Do you think, well, first of all, will you be cool, and do you think she'll be cool if we Facebook Live and show this off in my car?
It would surprise me a lot if she was not cool with that.
All right, excellent. We're going to go inside Honey Butter Fried Chicken. This is Car Con Carne. All right, so we're back in the car. I'm here with Seth, and in the back seat, I'm sorry it's so crowded, Christine Cikow, owner and chef from Honey Butter Fried Chicken.
I have plenty of room. This car is very nice.
You are a little bit more petite than Seth, which is why we gave you the back seat.
I am totally fine with my place.
Okay.
I'm fine with it, Seth.
Thank you, Christine.
All right, so we're going to go live on Facebook Live because I want you to be able to show off what you brought, the contribution to Baconfest.
I'm really glad I did my hair today.
I didn't tell you about the on-camera portion of the Car Con Carne podcast.
Okay.
Very
and
exciting.
We are live. That is Seth Zur,
What's up? I'm
man
wearing a
behind
tie.
Baconfest. What's
Are
that?
you wearing a tie?
You are wearing a
No,
tie.
Maintain decorum here, Christine. This
You
is car con carne.
classed it up for me.
She.
You are the man.
Thank you.
But I mean, you represent
That's
the man.
so
Right, I am
sweet.
the establishment.
He is
white
the
privilege
establishment.
embodied.
All right, in the back seat
I'm
is
the
Christine.
resistance.
You're also the owner, chef of Honey Butter Fried Chicken.
That's true.
And you have on your lap,
Yes, and I have spoons, and I have on my lap. I came prepared.
not only spoons, but actual spoons, like silverware spoons. You didn't bring...
Oh no, this is a high class occasion. We are not eating with plastic spoons.
Not
today.
in my car.
That's right.
So you brought a contribution, your contribution
Yes.
to Baconfest this year. What is it?
It's a loaded mashed potato. So it's schmaltz mashed potatoes, which are made with chicken fat. Then we mix bacon
Wait,
into
stop right
them.
there.
Yes,
Made with chicken fat.
that's right.
Yes.
Do you want to pause for a second? Let everyone think about that.
I'm taking it in. All right, keep going.
Great. Chicken fat mashed potatoes mixed with bacon. Then we have some fried chicken chopped on top, pimento buffalo sauce.
We were just talking about the pimento mac and cheese.
It's the pimento cheese sauce from our mac and cheese
Oh, my gosh.
with honey buffalo sauce in it, because we do that.
I'm
Then-
totally kidnapping you.
They won't miss me. They're fine. They'll be like, "Where's Christine?" in like 5 hours from now. There's chive crema, so a chive sour cream that we may have put a little bit of ranch powder in for fun, and then some chopped bacon crunchies on top, and some chives for color.
All right, show it off.
Yeah,
I'm dying
okay.
to get a look at this.
All right, hold on. All right.
I know.
Seth, hold these spoons.
Here I am with the
We
spoons.
need an assistant.
I stand
Okay,
at
ready?
the ready.
Seth can actually bend spoons with his mind.
It's very matrixy. Look at this.
All right, so
Oh,
here we have.
I get all the spoons too.
Look at this. This is a thing of beauty, Christine.
We feel pretty good about it. So one of our cooks, actually, Dylan, he came up with a similar dish for like a family meal situation / Halloween special. It was just like pretty much pulling everything off of our line and making like a loaded mashed potato, and we called it the Monster Mash. So this is sort of a version of that, because we're like, who doesn't want to eat mashed potatoes with like all the fixins on them? And we are lucky because we have all of the fixins. We have all of them.
You live in the American dream. You have
We
your very
have a
own
dream.
Fixins bar.
All right,
it's
so Seth, I'm
fixin'.
going to give you this.
Okay.
So now this will be available. This is one of the things you can get at Baconfest this year, Seth.
Yes.
The date of Baconfest again.
March 31st and April 1st at the UIC Forum. And it's not too late to get your tickets at baconfestchicago.com.
All right, so how long did it take you, Christine, to come up with this? Was this just...
Our sous chef, Nate, suggested that we do a variation of the mash, Monster Mash. And then we actually did this over, do you guys know Slack? It's like we use Slack and Honey Butter, so we really cuts down on email time, so we're trying to be very efficient. So we did this on Slack. We would just message each other. Nate was like, let's do the Monster Mash. And then Cam came up with the buffalo sauce. And then Josh was like, add this. And I'm like, add this. And we created it over Slack, over
love it.
text,
All right.
basically.
So I want Seth to try this as the Baconfest guy.
That's right. I'm the dude. Here we go.
I
comes
brought you
mine.
your own portion, Gene.
Oh, my gosh.
And myself my own portion, because I don't want to share.
My nap today is going to be so magnificent.
When do you do your nap usually? Is that...
Can I tell you, ever since I turned an adult, ever since I crossed 40, I need a nap
Is
every
that...
day.
Wait, is 40... Oh, shit. Oh, am I not allowed to swear on Facebook Live?
Sure.
Or on your podcast?
Have you seen what's on Facebook?
Yes, I have, unfortunately.
They were showing this speech last night. It was really weird.
So officially, you become an adult at 40, because I have like 6 more months.
Yeah. So really knock yourself out for the next half
Great.
year.
I'm going to continue to eat this then.
All right,
But
Seth,
also get ready to have nice naps. I mean, that's something to look forward to, right?
Naps
I
are
like
the best.
naps.
All right, let's see.
the
here.
restorative.
Got a little bit of bacon, got a little bit of the crema, got some chives, got some chicken. I think I got it all.
That's a full
one bite.
spoonful. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's a satisfied look.
Is it good?
it's
Is it good?
awesome. The thing I like about it, and the thing that I always say is like the key to the Italian kitchen, is don't put anything in it that isn't already delicious.
Yeah.
And so this is not like you had to transform mashed potatoes to make them delicious. Mashed potatoes with chicken fat in them were already delicious.
Correct.
Bacon crumbled up, already delicious. Fried chicken from Honey Butter Fried Chicken, already
Yeah.
delicious. There's nothing in here that's not delicious, and so therefore, it is delicious.
We try not to overcomplicate it too much. You
Make
know?
it good. Make it fresh.
Yeah, and well, be creative with what you have instead of trying to come up with a brand new dish with
Yeah.
all new ingredients that we're not familiar with. We just try to think of, we do this a lot in our restaurant, of repurposing things, trying to be creative within some boundaries, and it actually forces you to be a lot more creative with what you have and try to use the parts of things that you already have.
All right, I'm going to give this a shot. Hi, here I am.
You want me to hold the camera for you?
Sure.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
All right, here I am. How do I look?
You look.
I shaved.
Yeah.
I did. It's my day off, and I shaved. That's a thing.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, stop it.
She won't stop. You can't make her.
I'm getting a little bit of everything there.
You know what I really like?
Oh, man.
Ranch powder. I think there is.
That
some
was a
ranch
last
powder
minute
in there.
ad. Cam and I were mixing Cam's our chef de cuisine. We were mixing the crema up, and I was like, you know what we should put in here? Like right now, like ranch powder. We have these. We had ranch wings on the menu last month, and we have leftover ranch powder, and now we want to put it in everything basically because it's ranch powder.
Oh, Christine, this is so good.
Yay!
This is so good. I don't know how I'm going to keep interviewing you when I just want to eat this.
We can take it slow.
She's so gentle.
Hey, as we should.
I'm used to serving this food to people, so I understand the reaction. I'm very empathetic.
And we should take it slow. We did just meet.
We did just meet.
So
Let's
we
be
should go
gentle.
slow.
Be gentle. I am in the backseat.
All right. Thank you, Facebook Live. We've got to eat. So thanks for watching. Right?
That's hilarious.
This is actually really good, dude.
It's awesome. It's kind of like the grits. It's like a variation on the grits from last year, but
It
with
is
potatoes
like-
instead of grits.
Yeah, but we had to level up.
Yeah.
So we're like, we can't do what we did last year.
No.
There
I
was
agree
talk
with
of
that.
us doing a similar dish to one that we did 2 years ago, which was the French toast and bacon
Oh, that was good.
butter. But we're like, we can't go back. We got to go forward.
I appreciate that.
So I feel like this is a situation
Oh.
that we all need to be in.
I just got more mashed potatoes than I got in my first bite. This is so stinking good.
Well,
Oh, my
Are you
gosh.
going to serve this in the restaurant too, or is this going to be Baconfest only?
we haven't talked about it, but I bet you we probably could that day.
Yeah. I know you'll have the.
We don't want to compete with Baconfest, so maybe we would run it like the day after.
That's kind of you. A Baconfest exclusive.
Yeah, I don't really like. We like to let people come and we want them to try it at Baconfest.
For
you know
sure.
What I mean?
This is a gorgeous, gorgeous thing.
Well, it's comfort food.
It is.
Like a lot of, I think, there's a tendency, I think, as a chef to sort of, not everybody, but to overthink things or go over the top, and like sometimes that's great and results in culinary artistry. And our approach to cooking has always been really, really great ingredients, little like chefly touches here and there,
Not
things
over the
you,
top,
like that
right.
you wouldn't expect, just like using our techniques that we've honed over the years to sort of elevate things a bit. But honestly, just have it be accessible food. Like, nobody doesn't understand what this is. Mm-hmm. It's mashed potatoes with bacon and sour cream and cheese.
And that buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, there's honey butter in it, so
Of course there is.
Is there honey butter on everything at Honey Butter Fried Chicken?
we tend to use a heavy hand with it.
I should say, as we were walking to the car, I did my usual pre-show apology where I said, I apologize. I have kids. I do a food podcast in my car. It's going to be a little bit of a mess. And she said, well, I'm usually covered in butter. So it's really...
Most of my clothes are stained.
And
That's
I'm sure
fine.
you come home smelling like the restaurant.
I smell like a deep fryer, and I've joked to people about this before, like even people that I've dated over the years. It's like, I smell like a deep fryer, and they're like, and I was like, no. I don't smell like. Listen, there's a distinction. I don't smell like fried chicken, delicious. I smell like deep fryer, which is totally different, and also maybe just a hint of smoked paprika.
A soupçon of paprika.
It's very delicious.
You got to be careful about the guy that
And
really
I'm
gets
still
excited
single,
by
guys.
the-
Still
Hey,
single.
now.
Well, maybe this show can help.
It helped Baconfest. It can help you.
If you like the smell of deep fryer on a woman, with just a trace of smoked paprika, then I'm your girl.
Yes. So, while I have you in the car,
Yeah.
give some honey butter fried chicken history. Because
yes.
I said this restaurant is really part of the fried chicken renaissance in Chicago.
Sure.
How'd you get it off the ground?
So my business partner and co-chef Josh Culp and I run something called the Sunday Dinner Club. And we've been doing that for 12 years now. And it's multi-course meals served in a home setting. We used to do them all over the city of Chicago. Now we kind of just have one space that we do them, and people kind of come to us. But we change the menu every month. And for years, we were doing a fried chicken dinner at Sunday Dinner Clubs. Very popular. And this was probably 7 years ago. Very popular dinner. We'd always do them in the spring or in the fall. And just like we'd always change the accompaniments to the fried chicken on the main course. One year, we were serving the fried chicken with a corn cake, like a griddle corn cake, like a Johnny cake, with honey butter on it. And we served it to our guests, and then we plated it up for family meal in the back. And being the savage cooks that we are, like we just sort of plated it all up and like threw everything on the plate, and the butter melted all over the chicken on the plate. And we just obviously ate it. Because again,
right.
We're chefs and we're gonna eat it, and we were just like so blown away. Like I remember sitting there just being like, "This is so good," because this chicken flour that we use for the batter is very heavily spiced, and I don't mean spicy, I mean spiced, like black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, cayenne. It's heavily spiced, so it gives this really nice, vibrant spice to the chicken, and then the honey butter is like sweet, salty. And it just made both the flavors pop. And so we ran out to our dining room and we're like, put the butter on the chicken. Don't put it on the corn cake. And so they were about halfway done with their meal, and they all started putting the butter on the chicken. And then, like, you know, the rest is history. Like, from that moment on, we're like, we're never going to serve fried chicken without honey butter again. We did that for another couple of years. Josh was very excited about opening a restaurant. You always wanted to open a restaurant. I was definitely more hesitant to do it for all of the obvious reasons.
Right.
But he was so passionate about it and really just sort of persisted.
He sold you
Nevertheless, he persisted. And he was like, we should open a restaurant and we should open honey butter fried chicken. And so I was like, you know what? That actually is a really good idea. It's unique enough of a concept. It's easily identifiable. People can relate to it. It was going to be a casual restaurant, and so we kind of embarked on this journey for a couple of years to open this restaurant, and 3.5 years ago we did.
And it's been a huge success. Great location, amazing food. I love it.
Thank you.
I just love it.
Yeah, we love it too. It's like a really great place to be. We're very lucky that we were so successful and people responded to what we were doing so much. I think that where we put it was probably part of that, but we also really wanted to make it a good place for people to work. That was like priority number one. So I think that translates to having a really friendly staff, which makes our customer service great, and the whole place just has a positive vibe to it. They get benefits, and we hire wages and paid parental leave, and we do gain sharing with them, so they get a share of profits. And
I love it.
We just really try to take care of them as much as we possibly can, and nurture them and support them. And in turn, that actually makes our business better. So I think that's probably why we're doing well.
All right, so looking beyond Baconfest for
Yes.
the restaurant, anything we should know?
What are you trying to say, James? Are you alluding to an expansion?
I could be.
Are you alluding to an expansion, Christine?
I think Josh and I have always seen it growing in some capacity, and now that we've done 3.5 years under our belts at this location and really have some real dedicated staff members that want to grow with our business, we sort of feel like we need to provide ways for them to do that. And we've had so many customers request that we do other things. So I would say it's fairly likely that we'll do something in the future. I don't know when, but stay tuned.
You know what I'm excited about? At Baconfest, I get to have this again.
I'm going to be there serving it to you with a smile.
And I'm so glad that you talked at length about the history of the restaurant. It gave me the opportunity to totally chow down.
Yeah, you don't have to talk. I'll just keep talking, and you can just keep...
That was great. Just keep on talking. Tell me about your family history. Tell me what movies you like.
Well, I grew up in the suburbs. I haven't seen any of the Oscar pictures yet.
Well, no one has. I usually see more Razzie nominees than Oscar nominees.
Yeah.
As well. Batman versus Superman, stuff like that. Zoolander 2.
I watched a Nature Channel show last night. You ever seen that spy camera? That nature spy camera? They make animals. I swear to God, I wasn't even stoned. I actually watched this. They show... they go into, like, deep nature, and they make replicas of animals with cameras like in their face, and they move and they smell like the animals, and then they go in and tape our video camera all of these like rituals with all these animals. It's so fascinating.
We're actually going to do a version of that at Baconfest this
should.
year. It's going to be just like a dude who loves bacon, but it's a fake dude, and he's got a camera in there, and then chefs will try
He
to
goes
offer him
behind the
things.
scenes?
Yeah, exactly.
We're
It's
just gonna walk
be-
up to him and like paw him. Like, is he real?
We've been working on this technology for a while now, and we're excited to roll it out.
Dude, if you could annex a room where people can just lay down on hot, flat rocks.
Rocks.
After walking through Baconfest and loading up. That'd be great. I just needed like an hour to myself afterward.
You
That's
want
true.
you need solitude.
You need like
to
isolation
reflect.
tanks. We should get a sponsor that's like one of those sensory deprivation
Yeah, I
tanks.
need minimum stimuli
Right.
afterward.
You need like a meditation room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a guided meditation where people, like some spiritual leader, focuses everybody on like being grateful of their experience, being present, mindfulness.
And digestion. The
And
guided meditation
digestion.
should guide you through the
Yes,
digestive process
absolutely.
as well.
There's some yoga poses that are available for that.
There you go. Perhaps you're a candidate for our guided meditating leader.
It's healthy. Baconfest is healthy this year.
That's right.
It is on April 1st, by the way.
April 1st. We were talking
No
about
joke.
this before you got in the car. This is so much fun. Like, if you're a fan of food, if you're a fan of Chicago restaurants, the creativity. I mean, I just tasted creativity in that to-go container, but everyone gives it their all. I mean, no one wants to get shown up. In fact, I would imagine most restaurants kind of want to own the day.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we do have the Golden Rasher Awards, and there is a sort of subset. A lot of the chefs are like, I don't care about the Golden Rasher Awards. I'm just happy to come and have fun at Baconfest. But there's a subset of chefs that are very serious about the Golden Rasher competition. In fact, there's like a rivalry brewing between the Bad Apple and Osteria Lange, because every year they kind of try to one-up one another on their station display. Last year, Chef Cameron at Osteria Lange built a Sears Tower 14 feet tall and wrapped it in bacon and made cotton candy clouds
That is
for his front of house.
amazing.
And I've been trying to pump them for details to kind of tantalize the press about what they're planning to do this year, but they won't say a word about their dish or their station because they don't want the other one to know.
They are committed to their competition.
Absolutely.
And the press is already tantalized. Just say bacon.
Bacon.
That's
Bacon
it.
Fest. Yum.
Yeah. And, there are different degrees or different levels of admission.
Yeah, so this year for the first time we've got some additional ticketing options. So there's always the traditional general admission ticket, costs $100. It's all inclusive. You get up to 7 drinks. You get unlimited
Up
bacon
to 7
dishes.
drinks.
Up to
Up to 7.
Up to 7.
Oh my God.
Sometimes people have extra drink tickets and they have more than 7. Anyway, there's a lot to drink, a lot to eat. There's VIP that gets you in an hour earlier for $200. But now we have a bacon-only option. So if you're not a drinker and you just want to go and experience the chef's creativity, or you want to bring your 16-year-old or you're the designated driver, you can save $40 on a ticket to Baconfest.
I think that's really smart.
Thank you.
That's really smart.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We've had people ask for it in the past, so this is the year we're able to offer that. And then group rates. If you bring a whole gang, bring 5 people, you're going to get a
Bring
break
your
on
friends.
the price. Bring your friends. Bacon with buds.
You should just have like a $5 option where you walk people past all the
The
stands.
smells.
Just smell.
That's actually free. If you go
I
to the
like
corner.
that. Like you're on a diet. Like you're on like the Whole 30.
Yeah, right.
Like you can come to Baconfest and just smell.
Just what we need to have is like a glass enclosed the main hall.
Yeah,
like a
you
little
probably
viewing
want to have a
section.
barrier of some
Yeah,
sort.
right, that's
just in
true.
case.
Take it in.
That's right.
You don't
Breathe
want any
deep.
violence at Baconfest.
No. So this was wonderful. Thank you again, Christine, for plating this up for us, giving us a preview of what's to come next month.
This is a delightful experience for me. Thank you for having me in your car.
Truly my pleasure.
It was great.
And next time I
smell
come back,
deep fryer?
I'll ask for you by name. Just
Yeah, please.
Now that we have a relationship,
We have a
I'll say hi.
relationship now.
Because I've certainly been here plenty of times before, but now I know you.
Yeah, please say hello. You know, we don't. Josh and I don't leave that much. Although he is on vacation this week.
Slacker.
You know what? His wife bought him a trip to spring training, a surprise trip. So we all had to be in on it for him to go to Arizona because he's like a huge Cubs
That's an
fan.
amazing gift.
Yeah, he turned 40 this year, and so she was like, "I want to do
I bet
something
he's
nice."
napping.
I think he's drinking and immersing himself in baseball, and he's been to Pizzeria Bianco probably 8 times in 3 days. So
That's an amazing trip.
yeah.
I want to do that one year. Just go out there for a week or two, see some baseball in the sun.
I think he's been talking about going for a really long time, and she just knocked it out of the park with that. No
So
pun
to speak,
intended. with the surprise 40th birthday trip. But yeah, we don't get out much, so please come visit us.
All right, and the address of Honey Butter Fried Chicken is?
3361 North Elston Avenue in the lovely neighborhood of Avondale.
And Seth Zur, the mastermind behind Baconfest, I can't stress how much fun this event is.
Thank you.
It really, I mean, again, it's the most Chicago thing in the world. You have all these restaurants and just the creativity. It's an exciting thing to see. And all the chefs were super friendly.
That's what we try. I mean, I think just like Christine does at the restaurant, at Baconfest, we want to make sure that everybody who's there, whether they're on the chef side or the guest side, is having a good time, is having delicious bacon stuff. And so it's generally, I would say, pretty much the happiest place I've ever been. There's not too many sad people at Baconfest.
For sure. And the website is?
Baconfestchicago.com.